Ofel enters Philippine area of responsibility could intensify into a typhoon. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration said the tropical storm east of Luzon entered the Philippine area of responsibility on Tuesday, November 12th, and was named Ofel. This is the third tropical cyclone to enter PAR this month and the 15th of the year. PAG-ASA is closely monitoring Ofel as it may intensify into a typhoon by Wednesday, November 13th, and make landfall over northern or central Luzon by Thursday afternoon or evening, November 14th. VP Sara on leaving politics. Time will come, but I need to answer to Filipinos first. Vice President Sara Duterte said that there will be a time for her to leave politics, but she has to answer first to the Filipino people who place their trust on her. Political attack launched against the vice president by administration allies after she had a falling out with them. While she seemed to be open to the idea of someday leaving politics, Duterte stressed that she leaves it up to God. MMDA grants COMELEC access to equipment, personnel for 2025 midterm polls. The Metropolitan Manila Development Authority has granted the Commission on Elections the access to its command center and personnel in relation to all election-related activities for the May 12th midterm polls. Aside from its command center and personnel, the MOA said that the COMELEC could also use MMDA's body-worn cameras for documenting election-related activities, two-way radios and other communication devices essential for field coordination, and trucks and other vehicles. On the use of body-worn cameras, Garcia explained that they opted to request for the inclusion of the MMDA personnel, using them as they are more experienced in using the gadgets. Bulusan Volcano alert level back to normal. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology announced on Tuesday, November 12, that it has downgraded the alert status for Bulusan Volcano from alert level 1 to alert level 0 due to a sustained decline in volcanic activity. Signs of imminent eruption, FIVOLCS warned that the 4-kilometer radius permanent danger zone around the summit should still be avoided due to the potential for sudden steam-driven eruptions, rockfalls, and landslides. UN rapporteur calls for failed trial for detained Tacloban-based journalist. A United Nations special rapporteur has called on the Philippine government to give a prompt and fair trial to detained community journalist Frenchie May Cumpio, who has been left to languish in detention. Irene Khan, the international body's special rapporteur on freedom of opinion and expression, expressed dismay at what she called as unjustifiably long pre-trial detention of Cumpio, who has been behind bars since February 2020. Rise in underemployment threatens government's vision of a middle-class Philippines by 2040. Propel the country to a predominantly middle-class society within the next 15 years, economists warned that a lack of quality, stable jobs poses a threat to this goal. The National Economic and Development Authority said that a strong middle class is crucial to achieving the Philippines' 2040 vision for a prosperous society, known as Ambisyon Natin 2040. However, local economists view the rise in underemployment in September as a troubling sign of a struggling workforce and limited job quality. Data from the Philippine Statistics Authority revealed that the number of underemployed Filipinos, those working longer hours or taking additional jobs, rose to 5.94 million in September, up from 5.11 million a year earlier. Can you afford a middle-class life in the Philippines? As money continues to pour into crypto following Donald Trump's victory last week, Bitcoin has climbed to yet another record high. The world's largest cryptocurrency topped $87,000 for the first time on Monday. As of around 3:45 p.m. Eastern Time, Bitcoin's price stood at $87,083 per CoinDesk, up over 28% in the last week alone. That's part of a rally across cryptocurrencies and crypto-related investments since Trump won the U.S. presidential election last week. Analysts credit much of the recent gains to an anticipated crypto-friendly nature of the incoming administration, which could translate into more regulatory clarity, but also leeway. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph